So I am making a video of how to get ready for Marine Corps boot camp and what it's like to be in the delayed entry program and all of that fun stuff because my shipment date is February 2nd, so I actually only have about less than a week or so left until I leave. Um, so I don't know if anyone's going to watch this, but I felt like it would be helpful because getting ready for boot camp is really nerve-wracking. So I hope this helps people. So the first thing that I want to make a point of is once you go through MEPS and you swear in to any branch whatsoever, if there are requirements, because there's like the delayed entry program for the Marine Corps, and I know that we have the pool functions and then PT once a week. Make sure that you go to those. You signed a contract to become part of the Marine Corps, and you want to do everything humanly possible to get ready. And signing that contract means that you are following and you are ready to follow our core values, which are honor, courage, and commitment. And commitment is a huge thing because one thing that I've witnessed within my experience of the delayed entry program, or we call it DEPT, is that a lot of the high school students that I've seen don't exactly understand the fact that becoming part of the Marine Corps means you are committed. And that doesn't mean, oh, I'll get down to boot camp and then I'm committed. It means from the second that you sign your contract and you swear in, you are committed to becoming a United States Marine. So go to the pool functions. It is one time every month that you get to show all the sergeants and staff sergeants, whoever is there, and any other of the poolies, everything that what you have. And it also helps you get prepared because normally pool functions include either you doing an IST, some sort of obstacle course, we just recently did a CFT, and so it's preparing you. And for the PTs, that's once a week. And it's normally just 1 hour. 1 hour out of your 7 days a week that you have, and that's all they're asking. You will have committed, whether you're reserves or active duty, you have committed that you are going to follow what you need to do to get prepared for boot camp. So make sure you go to those because they not only help, but it is actually what you signed up for. So don't say that you didn't sign up for it because you did. And so the second thing that I want to also say is make sure that you are running. Now, I ran throughout high school. I did cross country throughout all of high school, and I still ran throughout my first year of college and my first semester as a sophomore. And so running is going to be a huge thing. Not a lot of people do it, and not a lot of people like it, but you are going to be running whether you're in San Diego or Paris Island. You will be hiking long distances, probably longer than you've ever hiked before. And so running and working out is going to help you. You can't just work out. Let's say that you go to all the PTs. You cannot just work out once a week and then say that you're prepared for boot camp because you are going to PT and do so much more physical things down in boot camp. So you might as well 4 or 5 days a week work out. Well, if you don't belong to a gym, there are so many other things that you can do to prepare yourself because I don't belong to a gym. I don't have the money to spend to go to a gym and all that kind of stuff. I don't even have a car to do so. So there's plenty of things that you can do at home workouts. So you can even go on YouTube and Google to see what you can do to prepare. So make sure that you're doing also pull-ups. Make sure, pull-ups suck and I hate them and I'm awful at them. However, they are mandatory. And for females, they're not exactly mandatory yet, but you do have to, by the time that you graduate boot camp, you do have to do 3 pull-ups. So you might as well start doing them now and getting ready for it because you're going to have to do them eventually. And I know for a fact that the Marine Corps is pushing to make females doing pull-ups mandatory instead of doing the flex arm hang. So make sure that you are doing as much as you can to prepare yourself for pull-ups and running and the crunches, and so make sure that you're just overall strong. Another thing to focus on is knowing your general orders, your leadership traits, and your rankings. If you want to go down there and at least help yourself a little bit, because Paris Island is going to be rough, it's going to be very rough, you want to memorize as much as you can. Don't get lazy and say that you'll learn it down there, because you'll ask anyone that did that and it made their life hell. So be as prepared as you can be. So go down there knowing general orders, knowing the ranks, and knowing your, we call it the JJ did tie buckle, but it's also the leadership traits. But make sure you know that. Now, for the last advice that I want to give is, something that I've learned is that down in boot camp, you're going to get called every mean name possible. So get prepared for that. And then one of the sergeants that I know, he said, get ready for 3 months of you just being wrong. Even if you are 100% right, you are going to be wrong. 3 months, just you're wrong. Because the drill instructors will try to mess with you, and that's just what happens down there. You have to know that you are going to get messed with and they're trying to break you down. However, the one thing that you need to do is make sure that you know that it's temporary. It's 3 months out of your entire life that afterwards you get to call yourself a United States Marine. I can't think of anything better than that. So make sure that you are mentally prepared. You are going to go down there. You're going to be alone. You're going to feel alone. You're going to be tired, because I've heard that for the first, if you ship out and you get there Monday night, you do not sleep until Wednesday night. So be prepared to go through some of the hardest 3 months of your life. But at the same time, everyone says that you make memories that you will never forget. You will make friends that you will never forget, and it's all worth it. I mean, you get to be called a Marine for the rest of your life, because there's no such thing as a former ex-Marine. Once a Marine, always a Marine. That's how everyone says it. So there we go. I don't know if anyone's actually going to watch this, so if they do, then if you have any other questions, then go ahead and leave a comment, I guess. I don't really know how this works yet. But since I am leaving soon, what I'm going to do is either make another video before I leave about putting your hair up in a bun, because I'm still learning that. But I know for a fact that whenever I get back and I have my 10-day leave, I will make a video about boot camp, what I went through, and hopefully the next time that you guys see me, I will be a United States Marine. So, thanks for watching.